Dave, you talked about what it means to wear that crest. Did your team respond here?
Well, it was certainly better than last night, that's for sure. I mean, we were better. Smitty gave us a real strong game there when after we got the lead, and that Holland coming in helps us, just gives us the stability at center ice a little bit, brings McGinn back in the game, gets Duclair in the game, so it just, we looked like a better team tonight.
Did you get that sense early on, even from the drop of the puck here tonight, the focus maybe you wanted to see?
You get a sense of your team before the game going on, and you could tell that there was lots of, they wanted to redeem last night, so that's a good thing.
And you bookended that first period with goals. How big was that?
The Krause goal at the end was a really big goal for us, because we thought we played a decent first period, took a couple penalties, and then gave up the outnumbered chances, and not ideal. We'd done a pretty good job the whole period, but to get that one at the end, that was a big goal for us going in the second. Just allowed us to kind of continue to push the game along.
A little bend don't break in the third.
Yeah, some of the puck play, we bring some trouble on ourselves. A couple of young guys there bring it on ourselves, but that's we'll continue to work away at that.
I know there is still lots of work to do, Dave, but to respond from last night, to see what you got today was gutsy.
To get a win, yeah. I mean, you never, we got beat up bad last night, but if you look at the guts of the game, it wasn't a 7-0 game, and this probably wasn't a 4-1 game for a win. So you got to keep things in perspective a little bit. But that being said, we have a lot of work to do. We can improve in a lot of areas, and we have players that can improve. So that's our goal right now.
You talked about the trouble you brought on yourself in the third period. How big was it that Mike didn't give them anything?
Yeah, they had a couple goalposts, and Mike was really solid. That's the way he's been for most of the year. He's been outstanding. So the bend don't break, and hopefully we can give him a little less work a few times.
What jumped out about Peter and the impact he had, especially with that line?
He's just a solid, NHL guy. Controls the middle, pretty good in face-offs. He had a couple of assists tonight, I think. Just since Richardson went down, we've just been struggling to try to get any stability in the middle there. So he's an experienced guy that, even though he hasn't played in a couple weeks, come in and played a solid game for us.
Can Anthony walk away feeling good about himself here tonight?
Yeah, he does. Made a good play on the fourth goal, and like I say, that centerman, that little stability for a couple of our wingers will be a good thing.
Have you ever been in this rink with no shots for the home team for that long of a period, the first period?
I remember a few times in here where you just see them, they sounded like a ticker tape, click, 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 click going there. So, no, it's a good old building, I like the old buildings. I'm disappointed when they leave, but I've been around them for 30 years too, so so it's be disappointing to see it go, but brighter is better from what everybody says, so we'll go with that.
You get to walk out on a high note too, like he asked, right?
Yeah. Believe me, there's been a lot of nights you walk out of here not so happy, so it's nice to walk out one time when it is.